combat data updated. Please rest assured that I will not blow the roof off again.
Hello. अरे यार कंप्लीट कर दिया.
When you're mixing drinks in hot weather, start by pouring in cold water and add ice cubes. Then drain out the water before adding the other ingredients. How's that for a secret recipe? Maybe it's worth a little intel in return.
Please. I've known that little trick for a good 10 years at least. You'll have to offer something a little more substantial if you're serious about trading.
I know there's no one else in the tavern right now, but do you two really need to talk so loudly? Especially if you're supposed to be exchanging confidential information.
Hiya! Rosaria! Diluc! I knew we'd find you here!
Looks like it's about to get even noisier.
A little liveliness never killed.
Please allow me to once again express my sincere condolences regarding your late father and the incident with Eric. We make absolutely no excuse for his crimes. I hope you will give some serious consideration to the question I asked you before I left, though I'm sure you're tired of hearing me ask by now. The Knights of Favonius will always welcome you.
From the look on your face, I'm guessing the Grand Master is still refusing to drop it?
He nags like an old man. It's hardly surprising.
Huh? Drop what? What's this about?
Nothing, really. Before... he, asked me if I'd
Yeah, right. Sounds like you skipped a lot of details. There's clearly more to it.
whatever details I chose.
You say that now.
I wasn't seeing, but both the Grandma, I can't see.
If I had a Mora for every time I've heard you repeat that argument.
When you join an...
You think so?
Good question. Have you considered that maybe that's why I chose to join the church and not the Knights to begin with?
अरे बस करो भाई बोलना.
Are they arguing or not? Oh.
Installation chamber deployed.
What should I report back to public order inside the city? Monster activity in the wild? Oh,
My reply won't be a...
If you hadn't had to deliver that guy's mail, you wouldn't have been subjected to all this tedious.
It's no trouble. Lowen did most of the work.
So you see what's really going on here? All three of us fell for that old rascal's scheme far too readily.
Huh?
No. Well, I'm sure Varka knows full well that Diluc would... There are people like Kaya and I. And then there are those who are true champions. Not only that, but it happened to a knight of
अरे
Boreas.
बस करो,
That'll...
ये बातें
yeah.
खत्म हो गए यार.
So no one's told you this before? The lineage of the Knights of Boreas had nearly been...
Oh! Wasn't Jean telling us about this? Wait. And then we...
I happened to hear about it from Varka once when he was drinking and started yammering on.
Skip बटन
Although the
दबाओ,
Knights of
skip
Boreas
बटन.
are meant to be intermediaries between of those who have the... But 500 years ago, there was one who earned the respect of Boreas even before gaining the title. He was a disciple of Rostam. They thought he would become the mightiest knight of Boreas who ever lived. He was the perfect knight. Righteous, principled. His name was...
Yikes! Bloodstained Knight? That sounds a little ominous.
Well, apparently his original title was the White Knight. But he lost countless comrades during the Abyssal Calamity, the endless blood. After that, he threw... It's hard to say whether the loss of an important figure in his life is what drove him to the point of obsession, or whether he was already too far gone to save. But had he known that the Knights of
Shut
What's going on here? Was Wolfendom always like this? Paimon has a bad feeling about this. The Wild Hunt? What are they doing here? Watch out!
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Are you quite finished? Be silent. Observe. To dust.
Are you alright? Oh no! What now?
Low hand.
You
Stop right there! Answer me this. The 2 letters I gave you, who are they for?
2 letters? Wasn't it 3?
Okay. Well, Paimon's coolest naive expression doesn't appear to be an act.
Hey! What are you trying to say?
शक कर रहा है भाई हम.
Wait. What are Paimon passed a test?
Well, if the boss of Wolvendom has vouched for you, I guess I should apologize for doubting you just now.
तू शक
Sure
करेगा
was.
भाई तू.
Fortunately, my experience in Nodcry didn't go to waste. Turns out the Wild Hunt all feel the same when you stab them. They didn't stand a chance. Something seems wrong with that old wolf, though. Go on. You should check on him.
हाँ यार अभी heal करना पड़ेगा.
Search.
Lupus Boreas, not injured. Why so weak? Am I not strong enough?
Yep, you are not.
You are not to blame. With your iron claw, you successfully blocked They followed my trail from the distant north across the lake. We meet again, human Lupicon.
So, are you saying that the Wild Hunt we just got attacked by came all the way from Nodcry to Mondstadt?
चटर करते हैं भाई.
How is that even?
As you know, the source of the...
Huh? No, Hunt.
For many gods, housing a part of their soul within an object is no difficult feat. But those who can perform such delicate partitions as this are rare, even among the gods. The Wolf King, Andrius, was particularly adept in this art. Otherwise, no remnants of his soul would have survived till the present day.
Huh? The bard's back?
Tone Bard? What are you doing here?
Maybe the god of Animo guided me here. For it appears that someone is in need of a tale from the distant past. And our wolf friend doesn't seem too keen on recounting it himself. Who better than a bard to do the honors? Lord Boreas, do I have your blessing to share this story?
As you wish.
Lupus Boreas wandered the frozen tundra and stumbled into the Seelie Hall. Enchanted by their song, tender as the dawn starlight, and curious about the ways of humankind, the wolf bade farewell to his home and set off for the city to the south. As the high tower crumbled and the fierce winds fell silent, Lupus Boreas, who once had hunted with the storm winds himself, looked within and inquired, was the shelter the wolf entrusted those under 500 bitter winters passed, then 500 equally frigid springs. He slumbered undisturbed until the night asked the wolf, seeing how the ice and snow had given way to verdant plains, hearing... So, this is the world the humans dreamed of. Though the knight's journey was not... He had written the end to his story. Well, that's how a bard would tell the tale.
There is no need for...
So that's what happened.
If anyone should feel regret, it is the part of me who remained in Notcry. I fear Andreas has not found peace in his heart even to this day. That is surely why those vile aberrations were able to exploit his weakness, sowing the seeds of all the turbulence that has ensued.
But we followed Boreas' trail in Nodcry. We investigated and discovered no signs of instability.
Andreas should still be slumbering by the lakeside, and there's more.
Oh, the White Knight who became the Bloodstained Knight? The mightiest knight of Boreas? But wasn't he from 500 years ago?
I remember him as just a man. His lifespan should be no... It was the ancient kingdom of Conria, as you call it. Beyond that, I know not if he lived or died.
If you want to get to the bottom of this, I'm afraid you'll have to make another trip to Nodcry yourselves. As luck would have it, another old friend of ours just so happened... If even Mondstadt...
Varka.
I believe too many...
All right. Wish it could be me, but I accept that we should send our strongest warrior to fight Nodcry's battles. I'll stay here and deal with any wild hunt that try harassing Mondstadt. It'll be a good chance to try out some new moves.
I stay in Mondstadt too. With Traveler's help, Varka will be safe.
Razor, give me your iron claw.
छी भाई ये वेपन लेके जाएगा छी भाई छी
Golden-haired traveler, give this. It is a wolf spirit.
The dominator of wolves once bestowed the power of his soul upon...
But human hearts to prevent the although, truth be told, the great wolf...
I will protect Lupakal. The north and Varka, I leave to you.
Just give me the word whenever you're ready.
चला जा भाई चला जा जा
Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. You'll probably have to hit the ground. All right. Over to you, Dvalin.
कौन लेके जाएगा प्लीज प्लीज ऊपर बिठा के लेके जा प्लीज अरे नहीं यार स्किप
The Knight of Boreas awaits below. We must part ways here. Barbatos and I have other plans. We will meet you again later.
All right. Hey, wait. How are we getting down?
Enter the fray. Where is fray?
Hold the line!
The enemy's on the brink of collapse!
Grandmaster! It's...
Duel.
Haha! Reinforcements! It's about time!
And Paimon too!
We're just about hanging in there. Most of their grunts are taken care of now. Fight or flight?
As expected, this hastily summoned Wild Hunt horde is nothing but a disorganized rabble. But they have served their purpose. I now understand your tactics, and you, in turn, understand mine. This is fair. This is the way of chivalry. Farewell, heir to the knighthood of Boreas.
Guess they're retreating for now.
So that Wolf of the North lookalike, that was Andreas? But why would he be leading the Wild Hunt? And why was he talking about the Bloodstained Knight? Forget that. We can save the details for later. He was...
There's no point chasing after him. We've crossed blades already. True. We're killing him. The difficult part is...
Huh? What do you mean?
No. Judging... But, compared to Rerir... Exactly. Sounds like you realize what the crux of the issue is. I managed to cut off a sample. We still have some big challenges ahead before this expedition can finally be declared a victory.
The meeting's probably gonna be in the biggest tent, right? Looks like a bunch of people are there already. Why don't we go chat with them? Hey, good. She went to see. That means they're keeping a. Oh yeah. Huh? You know.
Short distance switching to chat mode. Hello there, Paimon. Varka placed a sizable order. Secondly, I am all...
Huh? Flint's! Paimon thought the light keep...
You're quite right. And since I'm well acquainted with everyone else...
Hey, Honorary Knight. Looks like pretty much everyone's here. Oh, Beto and Durin are just wrapping up their announcement. Great. While we're waiting, could you... And that's where things stand. The Wild Hunt is no longer under the Reikir of Solnari's control. But it has been reborn. Intel from the Frost Moon Scions and the Curatorium of Secrets.
Summarizing current situation. To confirm.
More precisely, it's...
Whoa. How'd he suddenly get...
Allow us to explain that part. Are you familiar with compensation mechanisms? For example, when one kidney is damaged, the other will be strengthened to compensate. Or, when a main artery is blocked, the collateral vessels become more active. Similarly, when the Wild Hunt lost their leader, the Abyss harnessed the memories that flow throughout the ley lines to fashion a new one. fit for the present circumstances. That new leader is a mirror image of Roland, the bloodstained knight.
Right. No matter how strong, the Roland replica can't possibly imitate Barir's overwhelming power, nor his ability to disguise himself as others. So, the Abyss made use of the connection between...
The replica corrupted and took control of However, exactly why...
I guess he must have gotten caught up with the Abyss or Nodcry somehow during his wanderings through Teyvat. But we can keep those questions on the back burner.
Okay, Paimon gets all that, but what did you mean when you said we can't kill him right now?
We can't kill him right now because a dead god may prove more dangerous than a living one. From intelligence gathered during the expedition, we have reason to believe that the power released when a god is felled can have catastrophic consequences for us mortals.
अरे यार ये शाक वाला फिर रुक गया यार। फिर स्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा 1 मिनट यार। कोलू शार्क नाम पता क्या? बुबली शार्क। मेरी किस्मत खराब है भाई, कसम से हर दिन भाई कोई ना कोई ड्रामा हो जाता है भाई। चल जा शार्क। बे आज मैं बता रहा हूँ मैं 9 बजे से शुरू कर दूंगा भाई। धोखा दे देते भाई, ये ऑब्वियस धोखा दे देता भाई मेरे घर वाली। आज भी दे दिया था भाई, ये 7 बजे स्टार्ट करनी थी भाई, इतना लेट हुई इसकी वजह से। कल बीजीएमआई करनी थी, बीजीएमआई की सेटिंग गुम हो गई। आज ये कर रहा हूँ, आज बीजीएमआई की सेटिंग आ गई भाई। भाई ये शार्क का पानी खत्म हो गया भाई। कट हो रहा है बीच बीच में। रुक रुक भाई, शार्क नहीं मान रहा है यार। पानी के बाहर आ गई भाई ये। ये शार्क के नाम पे कलंक है भाई ये। भाई चल, अब ये ऐप ही नहीं चल रहा। वाह नहीं यार, जैसे वो नहीं करते वेब कैम लगा के बंदे की शक्ल दिखती है, उसकी जगह मैंने ये लगाया है। हाँ, पर अब ये जो ऐप से लगाया भाई वही नहीं काम कर रहा भाई। पता नहीं कौन सा दौरा पड़ गया भाई। मतलब जैसे जो मैं बोलता हूँ उसको फॉलो करता पर कर नहीं रहा भाई अभी। ये कर रहा था भाई पीछे पर पता नहीं क्या हो गया इसको। नशे चल जा भाई। अब ये लोडिंग भी अटक जाता है भाई। ये अब गुल साउंड ठीक आ रही है अगर देख रहा तो। कैमरा क्यों नहीं दिखा रहा है यहाँ पे? अरे भाई नाइट मोड को जान आ गई भाई। आज कैसे चल गया ये? कैमरा चल तो रहा है फिर क्यों हो रहा है ऐसे? चल गया शायद चल गया। हाँ चल गया चल गया चल गया। ओए चल गया ठीक है।
Worse still, the wrath that remains after a god's passing becomes a source of endless turmoil. Once god remains contaminate the land, they will persist for thousands of years. This land has already been ravaged by the wild.
Query. While I can indeed find in that land, the passing of the Pyro Archon's flame is a common.
Great question. Glad you asked. Honorary Knight, you said Lupus Buri.
जी भाई क्या बेकार सी सोड़ा है।
Come forth, Boreas.
This form has come to the end of its time. I'm afraid I can accompany you no further on your journey. My soul will fall into silence, and my power will flow into the ley lines of this land. Perhaps this do not.
You saw it too. You must have keen powers of perception. Not that it surprises me. That was Boreas's final thoughts before merging with the ley lines. It's the reason Mondstadt remains in his final moments. He made a choice to give everything he—
Sounds like Andrea spent thousands of years searching.
Yes. And now our task is only then can he break free from the corruption and control of the Abyss and make that decision once more.
I see. I would say that planting thoughts inside the mind of a god sounds a little far-fetched, but since it was his own wish to begin with, it sounds feasible to—
Wait, we already?
Ha ha ha. If only it were that simple. Unfortunately, this one thought alone is we need to find a way to make the thought within this sword stronger.
For now, however, if we can collect those fragments, we can—
So we need to retrace his steps and look for random fragments?
You don't need to worry about that. There's a few fragments left to gather in Nodcry, but apart from that, most of them are already inside this sword. I've been collecting them during the whole expedition.
It's a claymore, not a sword.
Huh? Wait, really?
I mean, it's an expedition, not just the wild hunt in the Abyss, but ancient gods.
Sounds like this plan was a long time in the making. It's almost as if you foresaw the future.
As a matter of fact, I did. I caught a glimpse of fate's reflection. But instead, we've had to make best guess. Sure is. Just one crucial step remains. According to what Boreas, but of course, we've been
Okay.
I managed to gather one frag. As for the third fragment, the final snag.
With our foe being from—
And since the
Clink Clink Krumkake craft shop will also help in any way we can.
So what do they need me here for? Wait, I think maybe I signed a contract at some point. Didn't exactly
Ah, great. Knew I could count on you all. Lastly, our friend from the Curatorium of Secrets will provide intel and relay battlefield communications. Looking at you, Yehoda.
So, you'll be darting back and forth across the battlefield, dodging the wild hunt.
Rating for Yehoda updated. Hi.
Darn it! I should have known this payday wouldn't come that easy.
I'll deal with the second Wolf Spirit fragment. Traveler, could you join me in retrieving fragment 2? I have a feel. All right, time is of the essence. Let's move out, people.
एक विश करते हैं यार, देखते हैं स्ट्रीम अलग होता नहीं होता है। हाँ बट यार वेपन भी करूँगा, इस पे वर्का भी करूँगा। एक कितने विश हैं? 5 15 नहीं 10 15 20 25 30 35 50 55 60 64 बीटी यार, ये आ गया ना अगर गलती से, मुझे इसको चाहिए भी नहीं है यार। मेरा वेपन बैनर ये अगर गलती से ये आ गया तो आ गया कि हाँ और वेस्ट नहीं करनी भाई।
Didn't you say fragment 2 was supposed to be right here? Where the heck is it?
Seems like we've run into a slight hindrance. Can I leave this to you, Honorary Knight? Traveler, Paimon, when this is all over, I'm gonna invite you around for a drink of...
Whoa, whoa! Stop thinking about Mondstadt's wine and keep your head in the game! You can't be daydreaming about alcohol before a battle!
Huh? Well, all right, just trying to lift our spirits a little. You want to see some photos I took of me and the knights before the expedition, maybe?
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Can't we please just focus on finding the wolf spirit fragment?
You connect to war. अरे यार मत कर यार अरे अरे यार अरे भाई कनेक्ट हो जाओ यार Finally, yaar. Where's the spirit of Boreas?
Is this what we're looking for? What do we do with it?
I once got Boreas to explain to me how he stores his soul inside objects. All I need to do is transfer it to my sword. Just like back at the camp, but this time, you'd best step back a bit, just in case.
So, you're saying you don't know how to love people, and you don't understand human love either.
Why do you laugh?
Sorry, I just think the fact you're ruminating on this is all the proof you need that you have love in your heart. I have a funny feeling that by the time this journey ends...
No, you're wrong. There is no redemption at the end of this path. Even if I am stained black with blood, my conscience will remain as white as snow. If pledging allegiance to the Abyss is the only way to sever the injustice of fate, then I shall serve in its name.
Oh, sure enough, this place has been corrupted by Roland's will. Whew. I'm fine. I was prepared for this. It wasn't enough to pose a serious threat. We got here just in time. The fragment hasn't been fully corrupted yet. Assuming we can undo the damage, it should still be usable. Purifying the abyssal corruption would definitely be a safe approach. Could you try reversing the corruption? Not purifying it, exactly, but separating out the Roland part from the wolf spirit.
So, keep the Roland part intact is what—
Firstly, to test whether it's possible. And secondly, let me think, how was it explained to me? Ah, yes. Focus on a single thought within the 1,000 winds. Capture that unique wisp before it blows away.
I have no idea what that means.
Actually, neither do I.
20 points.
Huh. Sounds like something a certain tone-deaf bard would come up with when he can't think of anything meaningful to say. Wait, don't tell Paimon that's what actually happened.
I thought it might mean something to you. Never mind. I'll explain it. Traveler, when you were in Natland, you went fishing for ancient names, correct?
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, the Night Kingdom was like a river flowing with concepts, and you were trying to capture the concept belonging to a particular ancient name. I'm thinking the same basic principles should apply here.
Okay, but back then, we had a boat and a net. This time, we don't have anything at all.
This wolf spirit fragment is like a puddle compared to the Night Kingdom. No need for a boat. As for a net, this is what I've heard.
Thoughts and emotions are like interwoven threads. They can create a net, or they can create a rope. Thought is the anchor for a being's existence, through which emotions are drawn forth.
Also, we barely know anything about Roland. How are we supposed to use thoughts to anchor him?
Well, maybe you could try this.
What is it? It looks old and tattered.
It's an unsent letter, written by the wolf pup Rostam, Knight of... After Rostam lost, but trying to track Roland down was like chasing a shadow.
Quite the antique, then. But...
Yeah, I'm honestly not sure.
Hey! What happened to Mr. Plans for every contingency? You're just making this up as you go along!
What can I say? Some people like to wait till they've got all their ducks in a row before taking the first step, but I prefer to dive on... But anyway, don't they say that poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts? Can't hurt to give it a try, surely.
Varka और फ्लिंस अगर ड्यूरिन है वेंटी है तो वारका बट अगर कोलम्बिना है नेफा है तो फ्लिंस ज़्यादा बेटर टीम है एक्चुअली मतलब I think huge difference.
Whoa!
You really are making this up as you go.
So the assimilation of souls really can be reversed, just like he said.
If what you say is true, The monsters I've slain. The justice I have sought to uphold. For mortals to escape this tragic, a great and ancient kingdom was wrongfully cursed, turning its inhabitants into monsters. The code of chivalry tolerates not such injustice. If Abyss be thy name, I pledge to you my loyalty.
And that is where the blood-stained knight's tale came to an end. With that, he bade his humanity farewell. I dare say you must find it quite ironic, Knight of Boreas.
That I, Dainsleif? No.
Easy peasy.
Boris, while we gazed into the past, he was gazing right back at us. Could it be? So that's what happened. After leaving Mondstadt and wandering the land, Roland ventured once he had learned of Conria's fate. He saw the gods' judgment as the greatest injustice. So he surrendered himself to the Abyss, giving them his knowledge, his power, his everything. That's why the Abyss can replicate him.
Uh-oh. Does this mean we have to take on the Visionary this time?
Visionary? How?
I'm inclined to agree. If our enemy could see the future, both the Wild Hunt and Roland would be acting with far more lethal precision. But even without the Visionary's input, Roland still has an intel advantage we can't afford to underestimate. Every minion of the Wild Hunt serves as Roland's eyes and ears. We need to think one step ahead if we want to outmaneuver him. And on that note, I have a plan I want to discuss with you. Well, the fewer people who know, the less likely it is to get leaked. Besides, it wasn't a fully formed plan back then. That about covers it. Sorry to ask so much of you again. No plan is free of risks. At least this one actually gives us a shot at fully eliminating the danger posed by this ancient god. If I fail, Anselm and Albedo can take the reins. Not to mention we still have Jean in Mondstadt.
Oh, there has to be another way. Like a backup plan?
If only there were. But I don't think our enemy will give us enough time to find one.
Hey! Are you guys done here yet?
Ah, Yehoda! Yes, we've successfully retrieved the Wolf Spirit fragment here. Any progress with Fragment 3?
Nope. It's a total disaster. More Wild Hunt monsters than I've seen in my whole life. We need backup urgently. Come quick!
Come on, we're out of time. You'll just have to trust me on this one. What can I say? I'm not the Grand Master for nothing. I'm counting on you on...
Varka bandit dude, official name. The process of Wild Hunt coming such a force and the final solution at the hand. The next part of the story is more concerned. I have a lot of time.
I used to take long walks in Silver Moon Hall every day, so don't worry about me. I can keep up.
दो एनिमो दो पायरो official नहीं यूज कर सकते हो बट डैमेज बहुत लॉस हो ओवरऑल वेंटी है तो यूज कर लो चक्कर ये है ना कि वार्का की एक स्वॉर्ड तो एनिमो डैमेज यूज करेगी और एक दूसरा लेकिन अगर तुम एक इलेक्ट्रो डाल दोगे तो फिर प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगी इलेक्ट्रो करने फिर सब इलेक्ट्रो यूज करो फिशर हटा दो उसके जगह कुछ कोई भी देख लो
Fill me in. What's the situation?
We ran into resistance almost as soon as we set off. Albedo said we should split into 2 teams and continue searching while he and the others kept the Wild Hunt occupied.
Good call. Locating the wolf spirit fragment is our key objective. I would have made the same decision.
Well, it seems the enemy figured before we ran into trouble. This is the search area we decided on.
Okay.
The 2 teams are holed up here and here.
But the Wild Hunt is stopping them from relaying messages back, right? Do we have any more troops available to provide backup?
We can't spare troops from any of the fronts right now. That just leaves us with...
The logistics company is standing by.
Hanefa!
Designated drop point reached. Initiating situation report. The logistics company was assisting Aino with the production of the strategic reserve. But after learning of the situation on the front line, they requested to...
Amazing.
Hey, seeing as you can fly and all, it shouldn't you...
I regret to say that without the workshops, the logistics company...
Both. Once one team has been rescued, the remaining forces will be free to support the other.
I don't know.
Sure thing.
काफी strong character है और वो healer है साथ में करना क्या है इसमें चले इनेफा के बाद चले नहीं जा सकते हम ऐसे यहाँ पे हो जाइए
It's the Wild Hunt! Come on, let's go help!
यार एक तो मैं iPad में खेलता था अब इसमें खेल रहा हूँ हाथ नहीं बैठ रहा मेरा
Something's not right. The Wild Hunt's offensive doesn't seem to be... Don't get dragged into the enemy's rhythm. Logistics company, scout out the...
Yes, sir!
Blah, 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 blah.
Reporting in, sir. We've identified viable...
Good. Wait for my signal.
Okay. Switch to Varka, okay.
Logistics company, deploy!
Can't move. Oh, you have to go there. Wait.
Mr. Varka? Traveler, thank goodness you're here.
Be careful. There's no end to these monsters. They keep coming from that mist, wave after wave.
Just as I thought. Well, they're about to get a shock to the system. We'll wipe them out faster than they can replenish their numbers. We just have to hold on until the logistics company is ready. Is that the signal to say they're ready? It's showtime! Fall back! Yes, Grandmaster! Up the ante! Charge! Flash! Burn! Up the ante! Up the ante! That's nothing. Maria sweeping in! Burn! Thunder! Got a bit too cocky. That's gonna leave a scar. Up the ante!
अरे उठा ले भाई लड़ना ही नहीं है मुझे क्या टाइम वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ छी भाई
Ready? Fire!
अबे यार
The enemy has sustained heavy casualties. Should be a while. Brave knights, on behalf of the Lightkeepers, I thank you for your assistance.
There's no need to be so formal. When it comes to the Abyss, we're all in this together. Now, please tell me everything you've learned.
Very well. We've narrowed down the search area for the final fragment to this zone here.
That's not exactly very...
We split the search between us and...
Either way, I was about to go lend them a hand next anyway. Can I count on your help?
It would be our pleasure, Mr. Varka.
We've run right through our supplies. We'll stay here and deal with any wild hunt that tries to stage a comeback. Now that they've lost their numerical advantage, they're no match for us. Focus on supporting...
Grandmaster! Honorary Knight! Thank goodness you're here.
Be careful. There's no end to these monsters.
They've had us penned in so far.
Oh, yeah? Then we'll leave that to you. Hey, everyone hear that? We need to hold the line. Time to give them a taste of the Knights of Favonius.
Yes, sir!
अरे फिर शुरू हो गया भाई
Up the ante! Charge!
Got a bit too cocky.
Shred him! Huh? Flash!
Hey, they're running out of steam. Now's your chance.
Affirmative. Sorry to keep you waiting.
That's their source. It was hidden in the mist. If we destroy that, the Wild Hunt won't be able to summon any more reinforcements.
Knights of Favonius! Charge!
Shred him! Ooh, I'm glad that's finally over.
गोलू कैसी है गेम अगर देख रहा है तो समझ आ रही है कुछ
Use this time to...
Yes, sir. We've narrowed down the search area for the final fragment to this zone here.
Yes! Now it feels like we're...
I'll say.
Absolutely.
Much obliged. All right, the target is just up ahead. Move out!
कहाँ जाने वाली हाँ अबे गोलू सबसे लो ग्राफिक है अभी सोच रहा है
The hiding in the mist trick again. These guys must be easily amused.
स्ट्रीम पे ना कर सकता फिर हीट हो जाएगा बड़ा ज्यादा.
You all know the drill. The Knights of Favonius will engage the enemy while the...
Yes, sir!
Lightkeepers, prepare to dispel the mist.
Knights of Favonius, charge! Burn! Thunder!
Time to counterattack!
Thunder! Maria sweeping in!
स्टोरी पर चल रही है
Rally to the Grandmaster! Charge!
This wild hunt traveler. Mr. Varka, leave the...
Just like last time. Only a Knight of Boreas can deal with a wolf spirit, right?
Don't underestimate us, Grandmaster. We can hold our...
Ha! That's the spirit. Stay on your toes and make the Knights of Favonius proud.
बोले शिव नहीं लग रहा थोड़ा ये वाला.
Either we all march back to Mondstadt.
चढ़ाई हो गई अब.
The final fragment is right there. Don't let me down.
It seems you have collected them all. Knight of...
Yeah, and with no corrupted fragments or ambushes along the way. I have to commend your chivalry, Sir Roland.
A true knight does not resort to underhanded tactics. Were this body not a false one created by the Wild Hunt, nor would I countenance those monsters to taint our duel with their If you need a moment...
Save your breath! If you want to fight, let's fight!
As you wish. Then let us...
Is everyone all right?
My granny fights better.
Hey, stay put, you guys. Leave the rest to us.
Forget us. We can take care...
You're the only one still standing. Honorary Knight? Fine.
We can't lose our Varka! Please! You have to find...
This duel does no justice to the way of chivalry. Your plan is doomed to fail. How can a helpless lamb hope to tame the heart of a wolf when the wolf has seen through the lamb's plan?
You're on to me already.
Andreas's question, though the false path may be wide and welcoming.
Holy shit, it's over.
It's over. Your sword lies shattered. The wolf spirit and the thoughts you blindly placed your faith in have nowhere left to dwell. Join me and pledge your allegiance to the abyss, Knight of Boreas. One day you will understand that the only righteous path for those of true virtue is the path of darkest truths.
For the next part, it's Outlander who can't. The sword is unbroken, but I can't sense the wolf spirit. Looks like I'm no longer in reality. There's no way back. Huh. Guess the only...
Try to keep up!
A felonious sword? Who left this here?
Lonely warrior, take me to see him.
No matter the epoch, the world is awash with corruption and injustice. I have aided the oppressed and righted many wrongs. I have slain sinners and delinquents. I have slaughtered tyrants and demons. But however mighty one's blade, for the great injustice of fate, a mere mortal can but bow their head. There is only one way to save them.
Who are you really trying to convince?
Stormwind!
Is this the fairest shadow?
The title of Boreas must find an heir.
The scent that reeks of blood appears to be getting stronger. Looks like I can just jump right over these obstacles.
iPad में नहीं भाई इसमें पूरा से फील आता है भाई कोई अच्छी बड़ी गेम
Try to keep up!
No matter the epoch, The world is awash with corruption and injustice. Even the most fearless hero cannot fight what fate has ordained. And even the holiest god cannot escape the shackles that bind them. Lupus Boreas, if you still harbor love for humanity, then you must surely know. There has only ever been one way to save them from injustice. Surrender to the abyss.
Malicious lies!
Maria sweeping in!
Stormwind! On me!
Maria sweeping in!
Stormwind!
Stormwind!
My old friend, this is not where your path ends. You must continue on.
This wind feels less than welcoming. I'd better take shelter.
Okay, pressing 2.
On me! I can't hide from it!
You must deliver it.
Your path cannot end here. You draw near to the heart of the wolf.
Even if you had an army of 10,000 men, in the end, you must face this fight alone. Lonely warrior. Step forward.
On me!
Is this the heart of the wolf?
Roland!
After countless bloody battles, trials, tribulations, and hardships, I With my mortal flesh and blade, attained power to rival that of the gods. But you know better than I that a mortal's prime is fleeting. In 5 years, maybe 10, age will snatch your strength. The power you take such pride in will fade to naught, disappearing like dust in the wind. Your fame will be as fleeting as firewood beneath the starry sky. Lit at dusk, dead by dawn. Utterly insignificant.
Oh yeah? Be that as it may, the fires that burn down here blaze more brilliantly than the light of 1,000 stars.
They blazed for but a moment. 100 years from now, your earthly flame will be long snuffed out. And those you once illuminated will be left cowering in the cold and empty night.
Ha! No. They'll remember me in 100 years, just as I remember all of you from centuries ago. That's the thing about firewood. From the embers of a dying flame, a new fire arises, burning bigger and brighter than ever before.
A knight's duty is to save others, not demand things from them. How can one call themselves a knight while placing their hopes in generations to come?
Well, as long as I put an end to you here and now, I won't need to rely on anyone else. Now, show yourself, Roland!
Put an end to me? Your body and mind are already at the limit of what they can bear. It is only a matter of time before they yield and crumble. But if this is your final request... I shall do as you wish, Knight of Boreas.
Huh. You're not quite how I imagined you. You don't seem half as crazed as the memories contained in the wolf spirit.
Not once have I strayed from the righteous path. But when I look at you, I do not see a hero capable of slaying dragons. Just a lost soul who has wandered far too long.
I guess we have that much in common. Neither of us are at our peak.
The Rayhir of Solnari's forces have been defeated. And the Roland you see is but an imperfect image cast by the Abyss. I wield the power that Roland did at his peak, but my heart and mind remain frozen in that blood-stained moment. Therefore, I, in my current form, am flawed. A knight cannot bear their own stagnation. After redeeming you from injustice and guiding your surrender to the Abyss, I shall rectify myself and continue to follow the knightly path.
Huh. The world out there can bear no more of your torment.
No words can make a knight doubt his convictions, no matter how otherwise. Why would you pin all your hopes on Boreas' single thought? But now the blade that once housed the wolf spirit has been shattered, and all you hold is a phantom that bears its form. You no longer have the means to change the situation.
Huh. Maybe you're partly right. But I think I might just have a shot at a rescue.
What do you mean?
There's only one person's mind I need to change, and it isn't yours. Forgetting where we are? This is the heart of Andrias, god of the North Wind. Andrias! Can you hear me? Wake up! You are the great god of the North Wind!
If this is your final gambit, I am most grand displayed. Return. Return to... Is this the answer that I found?
Andrias, at long last.
A knight of Boreas. Watch on.
On behalf of all humanity, I thank you.
Boreas is returning to the ley lines. But why?
Begging for miracles is a futile endeavor. I know better than that. But a sword is just one kind of vessel. There are other ways to store a soul.
The Dominator of Wolves once bestowed the power of his soul upon his pack, strengthening their hearts and sharpening their claws and fangs.
Even if it is not my intention, the soul of Lupus Boreas will inevitably ravage, devour, and assimilate a mortal heart. As if human and wolf were being forcefully merged into one being.
If a mortal heart is to bear the soul of a god, this is a path that cannot be retraced. Yet, I shall not dissuade a knight from embarking on the quest of his own choosing.
Your heart, your soul, they are collapsing.
You were wondering how a lamb could tame the heart of a wolf. Isn't that right? Here's my answer. You get the wolf to swallow the heart.
The wolf spirit within the sword was merely a decoy. The true thoughts and memories were carried within your heart. To avoid arousing my suspicion.
Compared to Lupus Boreas' decision,
you have a stubborn will, and employed an exceptional. Your soul is now merged with that of Andreas. When he fully joins the ley lines, you too will fall. Neither Barbados nor the Traveler will be able to anchor your soul from within the ley lines, let alone rescue you. You have lost, and so have I. Regrettably, I can no longer offer you. May your soul rest in peace with Boreas, lonely warrior.
Haha! Lonely? Sorry to disappoint you, but as much as it sounded like the perfect ending for both of us to return to the ley lines together, the fact is that, unlike the true Roland of the past, I'm not ready to accept my fate just yet.
Ding dong! You've got mail!
Hi.
Until I return, I leave them in your care. The Knights of Favonius will always welcome you. Come on! Mondstadt!
Dear Grandmaster.
To Varka.
To Varka.
Family.
No pig call.
Poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts. Make sure they all get delivered, Outlander who caught the wind.
Fight karo bhai, fight.
Grandmaster!
Master.
Varka!
Uncle Varka! He's the right to us!
For Varka.
Wow.
The thoughts of others anchor you, reversing the assimilation. Using your connections, relying on outside help. This is not the way of a knight. The Abyss can sustain me no longer. But now, countless souls who died unjustly will emerge to prevent your return. If you believe in your path, then grant them release. Carve your way out through bloodshed. Varka, mightiest knight of Boreas.
This is how it ends. Throw the plan out of the window. Fight my way to victory. Well, that suits me just fine!
A knight is always true to their word. So please, keep your promise and return victorious.
You are not alone. Right back at you, Varka.
Maria sweeping in! Burn! Up the ante! Thunder!
North wind blows southward. May it guide you on your journey home.
continue.
Try to keep up! Ooh. On me.
There's an ice-cold drink with your name on it. Ready when you are.
Don't go dying in a place like this, Varka.
Free!
अरे गिर गया भाई
हाँ
अरे फिर गिर गया भाई छी भाई और व्हाट Please, 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 please.
Huh? Try to keep up.
No, I didn't.
Fly home to us, Grandmaster! Spread your wings and soar toward a new dawn.
This chosen Lubaka.
One final battle!
क्या बचा रहा
Walk forward and do not look back.
क्यों नहीं चल रहा Streamlabs.
Varka, now I know the meaning of my name.
After the lengths you've made everyone go for you, you'd better make sure to thank us all properly when you get back.
You know, I have a lot of things to update you on, but they can wait until you're back.
I have no intention of returning to the Knights of Favonius. But I trust you will find a way to manage on your own.
Grandmaster, we're all waiting for you.
जगह ले जाएगा वापस
Oh.
भाई सारे वेपन दे दो प्लीज नहीं
Not doing too bad a job as Grandmaster, am I?
Oh ये सारे ग्रैंड मास्टर्स की वो है।
I'll take that silence as your approval.
Now I got it. अच्छा भैया भाई।
Everything you swore to protect with your lives, it's all still here, safe and sound. The Knights of Favonius, Mondstadt, and the oath sworn by every knight. I'll protect them all with my life. And so, I'll deliver that letter.
किस कैरेक्टर था भाई मैं ध्यान वॉलेट की सोड़ा है।
I know it's just a shadow of the real Roland, but if you have the time, could you please read it for him?
Nope.
Rostam and Arundelen, they never forgot you.
नहीं ये तो बड़ा बात है। भूल गया। यही शॉट दे दो।
Phew. This has been one long expedition. From here on out, I think I'll let the wind lead.
Let the wind lead. Please, खत्म हो जाओ quest, please.
Hey everyone, it's been a mighty long time. I'm thrilled to see you all again.
बड़ा मजा तो आता खेलने का लेकिन भाई पीसी में अलग फील है यार। अरे अच्छा।
Welcome back, Grandmaster.
तभी duel मिल रहा है।
Yeah, I'm home.
वाओ कितना प्यारा लग रहा है भाई ऐसे। Finally. No, it's still left.
It's been a while since I felt this wind on my face. This sword was just a decoy. I carried his soul in my own heart. That was the plan I was most certain would work. The second half, though, using everyone's thoughts to guide me back out of the ley lines, I wasn't too sure that would work out.
All jokes aside, what would you have done if the Traveler hadn't been able to separate the wolf spirit from Roland's influence?
Initially, I was planning to have Barbados carry out that step. But when I approached him about it, he said there was a much more suitable candidate. The Outlander who caught the wind. Turns out our trust was not misplaced. Thank you. Then, I guess we'd have had to get Barbados to send a... But it would have come at a heavy price. And with no guarantee of success.
How steep a price?
It's a good question. A glass of the fire...
You're dreaming if you think it would have come that cheap.
It's been a while since I've... This sword was just a The second half, though.
All jokes aside...
Turns out our trust... Then... But it would have come at a heavy price. And with no guarantee of success. Besides, I'd rather not have him expend that kind of power. It's a good question. A glass of the finest dandelion wine, perhaps? No doubt I'd have to pay for it with a secret stash of cash in my office.
You're dreaming if you think it would have come that cheap.
It's been a while since I felt this wind on my face. Just how I remember. So,
Is there anything you'd like to talk about?
No.
All right then. I'm gonna.
I guess it's finally ended. Yup, it is. No, it hasn't. Let's go to night of.
We made it! Wow! The whole gang's here! Even Master D-Luke!
Jean wanted my input on everything. Even though I left the Knights, Grandmaster Varka has done a lot for me. He didn't stop me from leaving back then, or throw any administrative roadblocks my way. So I owe him one.
Well, I was sad to see you go, but your mind was made up. And anyhow, you're an adult. As long as you're prepared to follow through on your choices, who am I to stop you? And let me tell you, my rebellious streak was way worse back in the day.
You look pretty tired. Late night yesterday?
Yeah, didn't get much sleep at all. And now my head's killing me. My terrible memories of being Grandmaster came rushing back.
The Grandmaster's wording is somewhat misleading, so allow me to. We made quick work of our tasks yesterday, much to the Grandmaster's.
You know how.
Ah, so you're just hungover! Ugh.
I see. Understood. I just received word from the knights stationed at the venue that the setup is complete. You can start today's story at any time. Ask away.
Ah, you mean like how only you could have purified Dvalin's tears? That ability is unique to you. And to be honest, a lot of people might not even know you're capable of something like that. So they might get...
Don't worry, I thought about that. The story told within the bubble has some jumps. I've deleted the parts that might complicate things. The remaining content doesn't require the participant to do much of anything, actually. It should be like watching a play, except you get to walk around as you enjoy the performance.
Wait! But we ran into a combat encounter yesterday when that
We'll take care of that. The parts you're testing today are of course, when you access the dicier section...
Speaking of Alice, where is she?
Klee demanded some playtime with her mom. And of course, as far as Alice is concerned, nothing is more important than a request from her daughter.
Yep, that checks out.
Ha ha ha. Well, let's get this show on the...
Wait, what? Still not entered.
Whoa! Dizzy. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Ah, looks like we've jumped forward a bit since yesterday.
Wait, is this the bit where we borrow the holy lyre? Yeah,
See?
Word from the Knights of Favonius is that the Fatui are planning to steal the Holy Lyre der... A conflict between the two parts... Come on. What is it?
Oh, so that's how we're explaining this part. Huh?
It's all thanks to that committed
I'm just reading the...
Don't worry. Our operation isn't that strict. If there are slip-ups, I'll just...
Wait, that was Nicole's voice? Where's it coming from?
Probably that small bubble.
That's right. This is a kind of communication that, if you get stuck at any...
How very
That's right. Obviously, we're not including the steal. After all, the Anyway.
I wonder...
That would...
Okay.
Someone's got an axe to grind.
Wait. Yeah. चलो भाई. Thank you भाई जी जिसने भी ज्वाइन किया सबको thank you. कल मिलेंगे। आज के लिए आई थिंक इतना काफ़ी टाइम हो गया। 10 बजे फिर से आऊँगा मैं। BGMI स्ट्रीम करेंगे रात को, उधर भी ज्वाइन करना। थैंक यू।